And we're back with Raynell, candidate for Police Juror Ward 1. Another question that I had, and other people want to know, the people in Ward 1 and all the rest of the wards, people want to know, what is it that a police juror actually is supposed to be doing? Because a lot of people don't even know or see what the police juror is supposed to be doing, or how they're supposed to represent the people.
The primary duty of a police juror is to build the economy, in a nutshell. And what I mean by that is they're supposed to make sure that our community is healthy financially, help attract businesses. And that's why I said earlier on making it an easier process for people to want to do business here. Building the economy, that is the primary goal. Yes, maintaining the infrastructure and everything like that, that's important as well. Major highways that we have, that's a state funded thing. So when I hear the jurors taking credit for something that they didn't do, no one could tell that they've done anything with major highways. That's a part of the state. Their job is to make sure they're maintaining the regular streets, your neighborhoods, making sure it's a clean and healthy environment, but one, building the economy. And a part of building the economy is attracting businesses, maintaining your residents. It's hard to keep residents if you don't have nothing to keep them here. So that's why I push a lot about, supporting small businesses, welcoming them, but also opening the door to some big ones. And when I say that, I'm not open to any kind of business, because I do love having the small feel of a community, not a major city. But we do want to bring the type of businesses into our community that would enhance us and not cause more troubles. When you live in a community that is weakening on resources, you put a strain on law enforcement, because wherever there's decay, you're attracting the wrong elements into the communities. And we don't have the support mechanisms right now to actually manage all of that. And nor would we want to have to deal with it if we know what it's going to take is putting real jobs here, putting businesses here to help grow our infrastructure. Ascension Parish have the best of two worlds. They have a good infrastructure through the means of having businesses supporting their communities. They have people that want to live there, but also they have the same rights to apply for the same grants that we are. And some of the grants, if you don't mind, that we should be looking at is the in-kind grants. The grants that doesn't cost, when you say I could get something to help someone that's in need, there are grants that you could apply for that's in kind, which mean it doesn't cost the person who's getting ownership of that or benefits from it anything. Right now, we're doing a lot of grants that's still going to cost the community a lot of money, in which we don't have, because we don't have enough resources or revenue, tax dollars, coming into our community to support it. So we have to start thinking a heck of a lot more strategic when we decide we're going to do something. When we have jobs that's coming open or projects, we should post those jobs, those bids, so people in the community first that live here could bid on those projects before they're pushed outside of Assumption Parish. That way you keep your money in your community. So a lot of times, and I've talked to several people in businesses, and one of the struggles that they're having, they're competing with businesses outside of Assumption Parish on parish bids for different things that they're having to go and procure. And it may be a few dollars more or a few cents more, and they're selecting another vendor outside of the parish. So we need to count the cost on what we are willing to do to make sure we keep our parish strong and healthy. And so far, I have not seen that they're willing to make the necessary adjustments for current business owners.
And are you willing to make those adjustments?
Absolutely.
As police juror in Ward 1?
Absolutely. I plan on working hand in hand with every police juror. I'm on the Louisiana District Export Council, and one of the things that's coming down even from the government, from the top, is to build on our becoming less of a consumer and not depending so much on China and other countries for our materials, but to become a person a company that we export a lot of our goods out. We have a lot of talent in our parish. Some of the companies, their customers are the same base over and over and over again. My suggestion is start learning and let's work together to build you a clientele outside of your local domain, and we get to the point where we start exporting, which in turn will generate more jobs, good paying jobs in our parish. So that's how we start to build revenue streams, which strengthens the economy. So that is the goal. So I'm a worker that believes in making sure that we grow. And the only way to grow is to expand our customer base.
Well said. Is there anything else that you would like to tell the people that may be watching of Ward 1 about yourself, about you becoming a police juror, or anything that you would like to say to anybody?
Sure.
That may be watching?
Yeah, I know I have a very serious personality. I'm extremely focused. When there's something that needs to get done, I typically don't rest until it's done. And when I say that, I believe we need to be very strategic and we need to focus on what's important first. So we need to look at what are our top 10 priorities and start attacking them line by line until we get things to a place where we can manage everything. So my goal is to work for the community and to serve.
Okay. And that concludes our interview for today with candidate for Police Juror Ward 1, Raynell. Thanks for tuning in to Real Lions Talk, and I'm your host, Sadell Lewis. We out.